Today we're going to learn about how to save money on meat. Meat is a constant household expense and it costs lots of money. So the first thing we're going to learn how to do is how to buy meat cheap. When you buy meat, you want to buy it when it's on sale and you want to buy it in bulk, so in bigger quantities or bigger pieces when they're on sale. Stores sometimes have these promotions where they have these big pieces of meat which they sell at a really cheap rate to get people to go to the store. So you can, when they do this, I often buy lots of these pieces of meat at once because I'm going to use them later on anyway. So I monitor these stores with my smartphone and an app. So then I go in there and I find there's probably lots of apps which do this. This one works in my area. Where I live, there's probably one that's made for your area where you live. And favorites, and then see here, I can see, oh, there's some meat which is usually a lot more expensive, and now it's on sale. So maybe I'll go to the store and I'll buy some of it. Sometimes you don't even have to use an app on a smartphone. Sometimes they just send these flyers around to houses. They're part of a newspaper and they say when the sales are. So you just watch for the sales and then you buy lots and save yourself some money. Buy the meat in bulk and when it's on sale. And then self-butcher it and save lots of money. What I've done now is I've gone to the store and I've already bought the meat and it's already frozen. So I did this a while ago. But see here, I have an eye of round roast, which is beef. It's about $20. Usually, if you bought it when it wasn't on sale, it might be $40 or $50, or even more. I'm not sure. And then this is a pork loin roast, and apparently pork chops get made out of this. So if you're buying it in bulk, and then you're just going to maybe cut them and take a sharp knife and cut little pork chops out of it and save a lot of money. What you can also do is you can batch process it. So that means maybe you can do 3 or 4 roasts at once in the oven. Then it doesn't use very much energy, and then you can just cut it up into little pieces once it's done. Just chop it into little pieces, and you can stick it into baggies and then refreeze them, or into Ziploc bags like that, and then you can refreeze the portions, say one portion per meal for one person, or for 3 or 4 people, whatever. And the idea of this strategy is so that you buy the meat cheap when it's on sale, and then you freeze it because it can last for quite a long time in the freezer, months and months, and then you just take it out and you thaw it. You can stick it in the fridge 2 days before you want to use it, and then it'll unthaw slowly, or you can stick it in a sink full of cold water and then it'll unthaw in a couple of hours. So the general idea is to watch for a sale and then buy lots of the meat when it's cheap because you're going to use it anyway, and then freeze it, stick it in a freezer if you have a freezer. A freezer is worth a lot, will pay for itself quickly. And then when you need the meat, you can take it out and then you can use it, and it costs you way less than it normally would if you bought it when it wasn't on sale. So and then if you cut it smaller into little portions, like into pork chops or whatever for the barbecue, then you're saving a whole bunch of money because it's much cheaper to buy it in bulk and then spend 5 minutes cutting it up than to buy it already cut up. That's just how it works. Thanks for watching. Save lots of money. I'm going to add some cards at the end of the video, and this will just show how to cut up these pieces of meat. These are videos other people made, and you can watch them, and also how to cook food for a freezer so that you essentially make your own TV dinner, but it's much cheaper. So you're just spending a day and making lots of food at once, sort of like a factory, and then you're portioning it into smaller portions in a Ziploc bag like that, and then you're freezing it, and then when you want to use it, you just pull it out and warm it up. And that's a lot easier than having to prepare this stuff from scratch.